Hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream. We are here today doing more Valheim as per usual. Um, I did quite a lot of stuff off stream. Really just resource gathering and all the boring stuff that I have deemed kind of unwatchable. Um, Getting Yggdrasil wood, what else did I do? Killing rabbits, stuff like that. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, I want to show you something else as well. I've been working on a project of sorts. So let's take a look at this. All right, so welcome to the game. We are here now. Before we start anything, I do want to show you guys this project. I don't know if this was here last stream, but I did make these two upgrades for the Galder table. Yeah, Galder table. But this is the project. Let me just head up over to here. Let's go all the way to like the top-ish. Oops, spoiled it a little bit. Let's go to the top, get like a nice view. Boom! Check it out. I have quartered ourselves a new chunk of space so that we can expand the base. Right now, obviously, you know, I'm still cutting through all this, but this is where the base will expand towards. So unfortunately, we cannot remove these like sort of stone pillars. Originally, when I moved here, I don't know if you guys remember, it's a long time ago. It might have been like episode 20 or something. I didn't want, or I wanted to build here because build within these like 4 or 5 stone pillars because it like provided like sort of a natural kind of defense around me, right? Unfortunately, that completely backfired because it is so difficult uh, for us to now like expand in a way that isn't like really jarring. I think we can still make it work, but yeah, this is just, you know, this is just a floor plan kind of thing. You know, it's just the foundations that we're about to start working on. Obviously, we're gonna cut out this big chunk here, and then we'll start moving everything here, leveling out the floor, the ground a little bit, and then also fixing like some messed up corners and all that. But yeah, this project that we're working on. Now, if we head back into base, like I said, I did gather a lot of resources. So, let's begin. Alright. We have, let's look at that list of weapons here. We have the Himmenapfel, we have the Jotunbane, we have the Skull Splitter. I think let's go ahead and make the Spine Snap. Does 5 spirit damage, interestingly enough, I didn't notice that. 40 bones, 10 fine wood, and then some miter. 10, I think, of these. Unless I'm crazy. 10 of these. And 40 bones. 40 bones, 40 bones. Boom. Alright. Let's go ahead and make this spine snap. We'll test it out. Boom! New item. Damn, look at it. Let's take a look. Whoa! It's got like a little red aura around it. Holy shit. That is sick. That looks so cool. Alright, let's go grab arrows. I put the arrows away because I need a relatively open inventory. Let me just a little bit. Okay, boom. Here. Actually, I should probably take the Naffle so that I can like compare and contrast when I make the other weapons. Alright. We go. This is our bow. Hey man, can you enlighten me what's up? I actually didn't mean to do that. That's kind of funny. Alright. 49 damage? That doesn't sound. Wait, 49 damage on a please wake up, sir. On a raw hit. What was that one? I couldn't see. 61? Holy shit, it's actually kind of nasty. Okay, I mean, I'm down. This might be what we use for Gaul instead of the freaking fire staff because we don't have good eye to regen. Although we can make that, but anyways, all right, put this away for now because it is just essentially a direct upgrade to our old bow, so there's no reason for us to not have it. Okay, so that's there. Now let's see what's next up on the list, we're looking at, yes, the arbalest. 8 iron, 10 wood, 4 root. 8 iron, 10 regular wood. Thought it'd be like fine wood or something. And then 4 roots. Boom. Okay. Let's beat this arbalest. Okay, arbalest. Now what ammo does this thing take? Oh shit. I don't think regular arrows are gonna cut it. I think we need bolts, right? I think that's what it was. Bolts. Yeah, here. Iron bolt. Bone bolt, 32 damage. 42, 72. Carapace one. We've cut all our carapaces. Why don't we make one of these? 2 carapace, 8 wood, 2 feathers. 2 carapace, 8 wood. 2 carapace. I think 8 feathers? 8 feathers. Perfect. Alright. Now. Boom. Heavy and solid bolts. Okay. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's test this out. These things definitely seem like they hit way harder. How much damage? 200 pierce. Okay, I need him to be awake. I can't let him be resting. Oh, here we go. We're loading it. Okay. Boom. Now we're loaded. 111 damage. Almost like, basically like immediately, right? 139. Okay, let's see if we can parry a projectile of this. 242, dude. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool. Arbalest. This is peculiar because, oh no, you can't preload it either. Every time you pull it out, it has to be loaded. Oh, that sucks. What if I put it on my back? What? Okay. You know what? I bet when this first came out, that maybe it wasn't a feature, and like you could have sort of like a Minecraft kind of problem where you can just have a, you know, your hotbar full of arbalests, and or in Minecraft's case crossbows, and then you could just like shoot all of them back to back, and do a bunch of damage. So it's a little bit of a shame, but that's okay. Honestly, the reload is not slow whatsoever. I could really see ourselves using this. We rock out with a bunch of carapace bolts and just start, you know, shooting in between. Like when maybe we're too far away from the boss, we just start lighting her up. Definitely doable. Alright, next up on the list. Arbalest is done. I don't want to make this Golden Hunt. Yeah, I don't think this is interesting at all. I don't see a reason why we would ever really want this or want to use it. Oh, Demolisher. Okay, here we go. 20 iron, 10 wood, 10 refined iron. 20 iron. 10 wood, 10 refined iron. 10 wood. Loki running low on ITER, but it's alright. We are max level on our armor, so it actually is fine. Okay. Am I missing something? Or am I missing? Oh, 10 Yggdrasil wood. Oh, I'm trolling. I have normal wood. Holy. What is bro thinking? Okay. Now we can do this. Boom, Demolisher. Alright. Now this is the one that I'm most excited for because our stats, if you guys don't know, are really high when it comes to clubs. Because of how much we use the Porcupine and the Frost Mirror. So, let's give this thing a try. Stick it out. Oh, hell yeah. That is aura. Look at this thing. What the hell? Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Bro. Okay. This thing is too strong. What the hell? How did that... Did I see that? It just broke everything in like a radius. Hold on, this is like a little far away. Holy shit, what's the follow-up after? Ain't no follow-up, you just slam, boy. You just slam. I could probably hit him from here, right? Yeah, look at that. You kind of have unparalleled range with this thing. But that wind-up is crazy. And the stamina cost too. How much is it exactly? 28 stamina for one swing. Also the wind-up takes quite a while. 210 knockback? Yeah, actually you can't test that against the twig because you kind of just sit still, huh? Damn! This thing is a truck. Look at this. I bet you probably do more damage if you're actually hitting him as well. Should we go test this on some like poor bug in the Mistlands? Dude, this is crazy. That's a lot of damage. But it's rough to justify using this over something else because that stamina cost, boy, it's crazy. Alright, anyone around that we can say hello to? Honestly, I'm down for a soldier ant, to be honest. I'm keeping it a buck. Okay, well this is a bit unnecessary, but I guess just for the fun of it we can do that. Oh, you know what? Maybe we go into infested mines. I feel like that'd be pretty fun. Because this is definitely an AoE kind of weapon too, so you can hit a bunch of these things. And in those mines, oh, it is super packed. There's so much like stuff all around you, and it's like narrow hallways and stuff too. Come on, man, show me a real player. Why is it that when I go hunting I can't find them? What is that? Oh, some stone. I actually do remember being here. I was fighting a soldier ant with a rogue. Oh! This is the guy! What are the chances? Yeah, that's the dude that helped me kill the soldier ant. I was here for trees. Oh no. Yeah, we're good. Where's my phone, by the way? Oh. Okay. Let me hop on up. Ugh! Ugh! One more time. Ugh! Sorry about those noises. Okay, what am I doing? I'm not gonna find anything here. Maybe I should just straight up go into the mines instead. By the way, bald update, if anyone is curious. My hair's coming back pretty nicely. It's quite thick as it is right now. But it gets still really cold in the mornings, and just in general when I don't have my beanie on or like my room isn't getting warm from the PC or something. It gets really cold in my skull, so I still rock the beanie, but the hair is coming in pretty nicely. I probably should stop wearing the beanie as much though, especially when it's like at the length it is now. I imagine it probably will mess with how it grows, but yeah. Also, the beanie makes my head itch. Which is strange, because you would think that'd be a problem when your hair is shorter, but now that it's getting longer, it's like getting way more itchy. Huh, what is that over there? You guys see that? This thing? Matches probably like over here. Thing, maybe? Question mark? We'll go to that afterwards. But let's go in here and start smashing. Let's get to smashing. Hey guys. Hey dude. Yeah! Get over here! Yeah! What the? It's fine, he'll die too. Dude, it's like genuinely a kill aura. Ow, that shit hurt. Maybe I shouldn't be so confident. Oh, this is great, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Instant stuns on these seekers. Wow, this is awesome. Alright. Oh, something's flying. Oh yeah, wait. We heard that apparently these guys are weak to lightning. So let's try the Himanafu. Hey, dude. Hey, guys. Get off me. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Calm down now, everyone. Calm down. We're all friends here. Wait, you know what? Perfect time to use this thing. They're all grouped up. That's unfortunate for me. Oh, he knocked me out. Okay, probably for the best, because I don't think I can actually take them on. I think we might need to upgrade these weapons in order to more effectively hurt them. But cool. I am enjoying this weapon, although I can't really justify using it. As you can see, we are basically defenseless until the hammer comes down. And even when you get like a stun on an enemy, because this definitely does like high stance damage or whatever, the enemy still has enough time to react before your next swing can even come down, because it just genuinely takes that long of a wind up, which makes sense. It's a heavy ass hammer, but you know, not ideal for a moment or for a fight that we may like, where we may have to be moving around a lot. So this one unfortunately gets put on the back burner, but I think it'll be good later on if we ever need to deal with crowd control. I think we just like parry the front guy and then we start to smash or get to smashing. Okay, so we have right. So let me put all this stuff away before I forget. Let's go ahead and check out what's next on the list. That's Demolisher done. We now have Chrome. 30 iron, 20 bronze, 5 scale hides. 30 iron, 20 bronze, and then something scale hides? I don't know. 20 bronze, and then some amount of scale hides. Let's go upstairs and deal with that real quick. Oh yeah, it was here. Can I reach it? Where did it fall? Okay. Oh, but I can't use the freaking table because I'm an idiot. What if I just do it like that? Oh, nice. It dropped them perfectly. It's exactly where I wanted it to drop. What? There's nothing new to copy? Oh. Okay. Never mind. Come on. Alright. Crom. Made. Let's go check out this thing. This should be exciting. Just a massive greatsword. Alright, everybody. Let's see what we have got. Oh shit. I was right, it's a massive greatsword. Can still parry with it. We need to see what damage looks like when I don't get a parry. Like when I'm just hitting normal. 50s and 90s. What is a skull splitter doing? 80s? 60s? 200. I don't know if I can justify using this thing, guys. I feel like this is a worse skull splitter. The skull splitter can cut trees too. Okay, hold on. Let's do one Mississippi. Actually, wait. I'm gonna do it when the first hit lands. See how long it takes. Actually, it doesn't matter the wind up. So as I left click, I'm gonna start counting and see how long it does to take how long it takes to do the 3-hit combo. Oh my gosh, I already messed up. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Maybe 4.5? Maybe 4.8 seconds. Now let's try Crom. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That is faster. I don't think there's a follow-up after that, right? Yeah, you just restart the whole combo. That is faster, but I don't know. I don't think like us The second difference is actually pretty major. Let me see it. Let's see again. How fast does this first attack come out? One. Okay. One misses. So maybe like 0.7 or 8 of a second in order to actually what's it called? In order to actually throw out your first attack. Whereas this one, I think it definitely does take longer. One Mississippi, two, yeah, almost 2 full seconds. Yeah, I think the skull splitter is still worth it. We have a lot more reach, and look at this like super wide attack as well. If there's multiple enemies, we're gonna hit all of them. And then not only that, but it does more damage on like every single hit. I think we still stick with the skull splitter. I think the Crom is cool and all, but I think we're not fitted for using that. It's not our kind of thing. So let's put the Crom away. Let's head on to the next weapon. We are burning through resources here, but you know what? It's for the love of the game. Okay, Spine Snap, done. Where were we? Oh, Mistwalker. Oh, well, no, last one, Mistwalker. Okay. 3 fine wood, 15 iron, 10 iter, 3 wisps. I think I have 3 in here. No, where do I have my wisps at? Would it be? Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, I only have 2 wisps. God damn it. And it's still daytime. That sucks. Alright. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I have 3. Never mind. Log. Let's grab the iter, which I don't know. I'm just gonna grab 13. Just a random number. I think it was fine wood. I think we can do like that amount. And then that might be it. I don't know if we need more. Now, out of all of these, by the way, this is the only other one-handed weapon. So keep that in mind while doing this next review. It kind of gets a plus in our book because it allows us to use the buckler so we can parry. Ooh, I like this. Look at that glow. It's got a little bit of a red tint to it and everything. Wow, this looks nice. Alright, let's go and test this out. Let me eat as well before, so that we can have more stamina. Alright. Well, let's have the parry here. I mean, we could honestly, I could show you. Oh, I put the buckler away. I'm a fool. So, hundreds on every. What the hell? Yo, guys, 54, 51, 53, 95, 82, 164 on the landing. Oops. Or on the final hit. 125? 225. But then I always have the option to parry with this. Or not that I always have the option to, but it's considerably easier to get a full combo off and take advantage of the like extra parry damage. Guys, I didn't really think I'd like this because it's a sword. We haven't been using swords a lot this entire playthrough. Not for any other reason, but just because other things have taken my attention. Guys, this is pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very impressed. I did not think it would perform this well. It is really, really good. And not only that, let's go ahead and do this. Not only that, but we can rock with the carapace shield. Unlike all the other weapons where you cannot, and you have to parry raw. This one does, so we can get even more of a parry bonus. Yeah, so this one gives us a 2.5 parry bonus. I wonder if that stacks on top of the 2 times damage parry bonus from the weapon. Let's try it. I can't tell. 223. Oops. 85, 104, 212. And then let's just do this. Yeah, okay, it definitely isn't consistent, which is a little unfortunate. But oh my gosh, it's definitely better with the sword though, or sorry, with the shield. That is really consistent. Minimum, we're getting a high 200 hit by the end of the chain. Look at that, 262. All right, then just a show. Yeah, you can't land the final hit. Hold on, maybe if I. Yeah, you can't even land the final hit with. I think this gives me a boost to swords or something, right? Oh, clubs. Okay. Well, anyways, um, you can't get your final hit off during the parry for the skull splitter. Wow, this has been such a fun like little ride we've gone on. It started with me basically just singing the praises of the skull splitter and being like, you know, we're just gonna do the rest of these for fun, essentially. But I have been like extremely impressed, extremely impressed. I like this Mistwalker weapon a lot. I think that this is the one. I think this is what we're gonna use for the boss. High damage output, fast, and allows me to use a shield. I never thought I'd say that. I'd use a sword for a boss. Yeah. I mean, I just like using more unorthodox weapons. Well, not necessarily unorthodox, but maybe not like as common. You know what I mean? But I really think I'm gonna use this freaking Mistwalker thing. Let's go ahead and see what does it take to upgrade this. Can it be upgraded actually? I have no idea. Oh, it can. All right. We're here. This boosts our damage. What? That just gives me an extra. Wait, what? Upgrading it gives me spirit damage. What the hell? That's okay. I mean, cool. I guess. I don't know. But this is so interesting. Yeah, guys, this weapon is amazing. I enjoy it so much. I think this is fantastic. It's so fast. It does such high damage. No like slow windup or anything like that. The only like minor issue I could probably see from it is the fact that we don't have we have 14 levels into swords, whereas let's see, where is it? Clubs. Holy shit, we're at 38, and I think Pierce is probably or spears. Yeah, 27 for spears. Yeah. Blood magic. Damage, iter, and health drain when using blood magic. Damage and iter usage when using blood. Oh, interesting. Anyways, yeah, that's great. I think you know what we could do. We could ask. Okay, let's see. So, the bar is maybe about like a fourth. Would you guys say? One, two, yeah, maybe like a fourth of the way on the progress bar. Let's go do a couple swings on the twig and see if that will increase at all. Or how much that'll increase. We'll just do one full chain off a parry. Alright. Now, let's see. Oh my gosh, we're about to hit 15. Wow, guys. As a little bit corny and cheesy as it is, I think we can just... I think I might AFK and just keep my character attacking the twig, because then I'll be able to level up my sword a lot more. Unironically, as cringe it is, we're training before the fight. I don't think I'd ever be saying that, but it looks like a very viable method. And also, it'd be nice to have another weapon type that is high, a high level, in terms of our skillage. Wow, guys, genuinely, such a fantastic weapon. I am so impressed. I am so happy we made everything as opposed to just sticking with the Himinafo or any other weapon. This thing is awesome. Like, I'm blown away. I'm genuinely blown away. Honestly, let's just say screw it. Let's make these freaking upgrades, huh? So I think I needed Iter. Oh, I needed more wisps though, huh? So one thing I don't collect for some reason. So we get wisps. Let's do the Iter thing, and then let's grab iron. I think because this thing used iron. Let's hope we have enough. Let me grab like it's probably decent amount. Alright, let's see. Okay, 10 iron. Yes. Hit it. How much is the next upgrade? Wow. Alright, that's very, very passionate. Jeez Louise. 20, 10, and 2 to upgrade it again. That's insane. Interestingly enough, it only buffs the spirit and frost damage. The slash damage stays the same. Obviously the durability goes up. And then none of the rest of the stuff go up. Be nice if the parry bonus went up. That'd be awesome, huh? Interesting. So maybe just level 2 here is fine. And then we can investigate later. So let's see how much harder we're hitting now. And we also have spirit on top of it. So I think this is going to do more damage to this thing. Because we made it with ectoplasm. So I would assume it like kind of exists as some kind of... what's the phrase? Some kind of... oh, damn it. Some kind of... like spirit, like a being, like a ghost, you know, some kind of apparition, apparition. Oh my gosh, it's kind of too close to tell. Oh my god, it's actually even. I can't see the number at all. Holy shit. All right, that's fine. Let's just compare between like the stats that it shows, because these stats are really inaccurate. 26 to 49, what though? Like, what does that even mean? What do you even do? I don't know. Alright, regardless, let's go check this out. So we have the Mist Walker. What? From 0 to 2, it was also the same? Huh. That's peculiar. Have weapons always been like this? I could have sworn that the damage would go up like pretty substantially. Oh, maybe I'm a little crazy here. Oh, holy shit! I didn't know this was for slash damage. Stamina gain 100. 3 slash damage encompasses stamina regen. Oh, see that's the trade-off we make. With this we get health. Get yeah, there you go. 100 health, which is really nice. It just costs 85, which let's see how much it takes to get to there. I'm gonna use parries. I'm gonna try to get this trinket thing to activate as soon as possible. What the hell was that about? What the? Am I getting beat by the bot? Ow. Ow. Dude, what am I doing? I'm really trash at this. This is rough, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Why is this happening? Is it because of the weapon? See, it says, wait. Is that actually real? You only get 5 adrenaline off a parry? Huh. That is very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Why did it feel like we were hitting our... Like when we had the Iron Brooch, why did it feel like we were hitting that perk so often? That like health regeneration and everything like that. What's up, Cayman? Welcome to the stream, man. You're a little late. A lot has happened, I'm not gonna lie. But welcome regardless. He's at 65. Huh, that's so weird. So so an attack only gives 1%, or sorry, 1%, 1 adrenaline. What? That's so sad. That gives 5. Yeah, but it's only 1. Damn, that's rough, guys. That's really rough. With the bow or something, you could like you could make this up because you know you're further away, you're not getting hit. You can kind of spam pretty easily, but when you're up close and personal, you really want that adrenaline to proc. But the cost is so high for this one. And even the other one is like what 75? It's not that much better. Uh, I don't know. You made the Mistwalker. So to catch you up, basically, this is a little project thing I'm working on. This is where our base's like expansion will be. So we'll still have the main base over here. We'll just reconfigure the inside a little bit, and then it'll lead out to here. And I'm thinking we'd make some kind of like little plaza area, and then we'll have all the stuff, you know, sectioned by the regions of the map, of the game, the biomes. Um, so I need to still like clear out this block, which is very mind-numbing work. I'll probably do this off of the stream, but I think when we actually get to building, uh, I'll do that on stream, and then we'll experiment with different ideas and stuff that I've got rolling around my head. What's up, Dodo? Welcome to the stream. It's been so long since I've seen you, man. Hope everything's doing well. Going well, sorry. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well. See, that's the part of my brain that does not register English. Coming out there. I was gonna tell you something, Dodo. I can't remember. Whatever. I'll probably figure it out later. Mist Walker is like a better version of Frostneer slows enemies. Yeah, actually, I was experimenting with every single weapon. I had gathered a bunch of resources. I'm probably completely broken now, to be honest with you. But I gathered a bunch of resources, and I made everything. I made the Spine Snap, I made the Arbalist, I made the Crom, the Demolisher, and obviously yesterday we made the Himenafel, the Skull Splitter, and the Jotun Bane. So I have all of them, and I was testing all of them to see which one I liked the best. And I'm not gonna lie, I was basically set completely on using the Skull Splitter. I thought that this thing. Oh no no no! Don't rest! No no! I need wisps. All right, whatever. That's so sad. Anyways, yeah, I was basically set on using the Skull Splitter. It did really good damage. It has an extremely wide, like, area of effect. Like, you know, if we swing it, you'll see, like, you basically can't miss with this thing. And then, yeah, obviously it did great damage. But the thing is that you can't use a buckler with it, obviously, right? So it's a two-handed weapon. We're holding it with two hands. And then I eventually made my way down through all the weapons, just testing them all, and I got to the Mistwalker. And, you know, it's one-handed, obviously, so it already got, like, a bonus from me because I like using the buckler for parrying. And, I was really impressed with how much damage it did. Like, look at this. 51, 50, I think that was 128 on the final slam. And this spear damage it only comes after you get like the first upgrade. But my point still stands. Like, this is really insane. Like, it feels really strong. And then when you parry, okay, let me stop trolling. When you parry, you're doing 100 every single hit, culminating in the final hit doing like a minimum of like 220. And that's insane, especially because like when you pair this with a buckler, I think it will do more. It'll do even more damage. And then another big plus is the fact that it's fast, right? Like I don't have to like worry about, you know, getting hit or missing a window because, you know, I'm swiping so quickly. Yeah, this thing is fantastic. I thought I was like kind of gonna skip it because it's a slash weapon and I haven't used swords enough, so my stats with swords are not that great. If we go over here, I only just reached 20 actually. But yeah, so every other, you know, sign was leading me towards using the Skull Splitter. We messed around with the Demolisher and I accidentally broke my base a little bit. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that's where we are now. I am a Mistwalker user, and pretty fantastic so far. We're gonna go test it out later, like maybe in a Tested Minds, like one we've already done, just to try it out on the ads. But it's really good. I like it a lot. I gotta put a lot of this stuff away. I don't know what next there is to make. I guess we definitely still need ammo for the Arbalest. The Arbalest performs really well. I think it's obviously, it's slow, right? But it's still really good. I think carapace was the best arrows we could make, right? Oh, sorry, bolts. The best bolts we can make. Yeah, definitely still the best bolts we can make. Wait. Oh, it's a carapace arrow. Oops. Okay, so well, regardless, there's still so I guess we're kind of done with all the stuff here. We've made everything that's kind of interesting. I think maybe we'll make this, uh, just to have it, because tower shields have definitely been, or the black metal tower shield has been very, effective recently. What else was I gonna say? So yeah, I think we're done with the Black Forge. I think now we'll shift our focus over to the Galder table and try to make all or most of this stuff. I don't think I want to make the hood because of the fact that it's only a plus 20% to regen. I think I want to make the pants. I think um, that's probably for the best because I think the robe is expensive, right? Yeah, it's decently expensive. I think the trousers are the move. Actually, I think the trousers technically cost more because 10 feathers is not as difficult to obtain as another 5 scale height. Regardless, though. I think we make the trousers. We'll have the plus 40% regen, and then we need to test out. I really want to test out the frost one. I want to see how fast you can spam this. I'm gonna try out the protection one, obviously. Wait, what? I could have sworn. Huh? Am I crazy? I don't care about the protection one. This is probably the same spell as what's his face? The like I think it's called a shaman, right? The fooling shaman from the plains. I think this is the same spell they use to generate their like shields or whatever. But the thing is I don't give a shit about that. I thought this was the healing one for some reason. I could have sworn. I thought we could make the healing staff. Maybe not. Maybe it's an Ashlands thing. Out of curiosity though, let's try making this seal breaker. See what this is like. Seal breaker, an object used to break a diverger seal. Boom. There we go. Now we have that. All right. That is gonna do it for the stream. But let's plan out what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and probably start making the staffs when we start tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do this in reverse order. Dead Razor kind of seems lame. It's like Elden Ring using summons in a fight, which if you do that, it's all it's all you. I did that for my first run. But I think in this game it's a little lamer because it doesn't seem all that worth it for how much health you get snapped off of you. And then not only that, it's a massive ITER usage. I don't know. I don't feel good about using that Dead Razor. It doesn't make sense to me. But still, we're gonna test it out tomorrow. So and then I think I'm gonna go Staff of Protection. We're gonna see what the damage absorption is like. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like shield based like spells like this. I'd rather some kind of like stat bump over something like shield. And then we end with Staff of Frost, which I'm sure probably gonna like, I would assume, because, the ITER usage is really low, but it does decent frost damage. So I would assume that you could probably spam this to some degree, which is gonna be very useful. We want both high damage, which is Staff of Embers, and we want spam. That's the ideal, sort of, both, our ideal damage dealers. Excuse me, for the fight. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. That is all I have. We'll also make the pants too. The ITER pants. Vote now in the comments below or the chat room. What do we do? Should we finish expanding the base once and for all, getting all this done, cleaning up the whole area, making it look really nice and all that, which will probably take, I would assume, maybe 2 or 3 streams? Or do we finish prepping for the queen and we go put attempts towards her life, killing her? Or wait, what was I saying? Yeah, whatever. One of those 2 options. I don't know. Either one of those options. What do you guys want? What would you rather prefer to watch? Because I'm kind of down for both. It's just that the freaking making the base is kind of mind-numbing. Or it's not that, but the freaking clearing out this massive rock is gonna be really mind-numbing. Uh, so you guys let me know what you would prefer. Up to me? If it were up to me, I know that when we beat the queen, it's gonna be really hard to justify to myself to not just go straight for the Ashlands. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I would want to just shoot straight for the Ashlands and not finish building the base and finishing this project. But at the same time, we're so close to like getting to our queen attempts. Um, and I don't know how long the boss is gonna take, so I want to like give myself a bunch of grace period for that, or a big grace period for that. So I don't know. I don't know. If I can get some big streams in this upcoming weekend as well as this next week, then I can probably do like one big stream for the boss, the other big stream for attempts. Or sorry, I said that in reverse. One big stream for the base, and then other big stream for attempts at the queen. Base upgrades first, then chickens need more room. Oh, good. Actually, funny you should say that. I accidentally released the chickens because I wanted to go in here to grab eggs. But the thing is there's a lot of freaking chickens, bro. There's so many. There's nothing I could do about like entering in there to get my eggs. So they just keep on coming back. Golly, dude. Golly. But that's alright. We'll figure out how to manage them once we get to that point. Base upgrades first then? I'm down. I'm down. Let me clear out this big rock. We'll do the weapons, the magic stuff tomorrow. Because I did say we were going to do that. So we'll do that tomorrow. The day after, what's that, Saturday? We will do all of the base upgrades. And I have some pretty cool ideas that I'm going to show you guys when we get to that point. So, thank you for watching. Appreciate you being here. We have our stuff all planned out. So it should be pretty exciting to see it all unfold. And then, after the queen, guys, we're almost done with the game. I don't imagine they're going to release the Deep North biome by the time we're finished. I don't know how far along they are, if they've even like announced the release date or anything. But we're almost done with this game, which is crazy to think about because let's see how much I have on, how many hours I have on Steam now. Last time we checked, I think it was around like 80 or so. Golly, look at that, man. 114 hours on Valheim. I did not think I'd sink this much time into the game. I didn't think this game was that long either. I didn't think it would, you know, continue going, but it has, man. It has, and it's pretty crazy. It is really, really crazy. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. I hope you will continue to watch my idiocy in this game. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Take care. GG's and peace.